set the scene, it is April 1962. One black Muslim man has been killed, 6 wounded, and more than a dozen arrested after a confrontation with police at a mosque here in Los Angeles. 8 policemen were also injured. Mayor Sam Yorty calls a news conference to condemn the black Muslim movement as subversive.
And this didn't come as a great surprise to us, the fact that they would resist our police officers and cause trouble, because we have been watching this group for a long time, and I think Chief Parker warned some time ago that we might have trouble with them.
In May of 1962, a coroner's inquest began. There were hours of racially charged testimony and countless allegations of police brutality, but the jury finally ruled that officers had justifiably used deadly force during the scuffle. A year later, the other black Muslims went on trial at the downtown Los Angeles County Courthouse. One of the defendants, who had been wounded by police during the confrontation, was still confined to a wheelchair. The presence of Malcolm X in the courtroom added even more drama to the case. News cameras were banned during the testimony, but film clips from Malcolm X's news conferences during the trial give us a sense of his charisma as he talked about police harassment during the raid.
When they lined him up, they were so infuriated that they went up to each one and tore his clothes up the back and tore his pants down to the bottom. So, and then they asked him to react. What you going to do about it? I said, sir, if a jug did land on the head of one of those policemen, they certainly earned it. Because they were shooting men down in cold blood. Gestapo-type atrocity, and the effort to cover up the atrocity with the sanction and the support of the American press is in itself a crime against any society that professes to be civilized, religious, and God-fearing, and makes America look like a savage, uncivilized police state in the eyes of our brothers and sisters in Africa, Asia, and Latin America.
Over the weeks, there were demonstrations outside the courthouse.
We're picketing the Muslim trial today because we feel they're a tremendous bad influence on the minds of the Negro people of this country. And they're gaining a great deal of support from the younger Negro who doesn't understand, doesn't know. And we feel as an organization we should arouse the entire nation. They denounce Christianity. And every time a Negro minister embraces Malcolm X in his program, they put Malcolm X puts their arms around Christianity.
Elijah Muhammad, founder of the Nation of Islam and Malcolm X's first mentor, visited Los Angeles in December 1963 to deny that he was preaching the overthrow of white America.
So I would like that this be made clear. We are not teaching that kind of teachings in that sense. Really, we are teaching that Islam will rule, the righteous people will rule after this wicked world. Rule has terminated.
Virtually all the suspects on trial during that summer of 1963 were convicted and imprisoned. As for Malcolm X, he helped to define black power as well as black pride in this country, something too many Americans are only now beginning to appreciate. Malcolm X was murdered, although assassinated seems to be the more accurate word, on Sunday evening, February 21st, 1965, in New York City.